peace, progress, and prosperity. Always remember, you are not alone.
So, welcome to another episode of this podcast, Brothers Keeper. Today, we're going to be talking about exploring your digital identity on the internet and how it affects your mental health. And my name is Onola Fatoba. I remain my brother's keeper until the day I die. I am your brother from a distant mother, and I'd like to implore you to please like this video, share it, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And let's get right to it. Now, I'm sure at some point in time while you were using maybe Instagram or Twitter, you've come across this particular user who's just for no reason toxic and disrespectful and all just negative for no reason, and you're wondering what's going on here. And then some stroke of misfortune, you have to you don't have to, but you get to interact with this person because they leave a comment on your post, and then you have to respond, and you do respond, and then you guys get into this tug of war with words, and you just throw words back and forth. They abuse your parents, you abuse their generation, you call them names, they call you names, and it just keeps going. And 30 minutes into it, you guys are still going back and forth. And eventually, when that user logs off or that user no longer responds to you, you get detached from the internet, and you begin to feel this energy that is quite negative, and you can't even explain. And you're wondering, how did I let an unknown person mess up my day? How did I let somebody who is not even existing in my reality just come and bring negative energy? So we're going to talk about how your digital persona can affect your real life persona, and some of the things that you should do to keep your digital persona in check, and how to keep the negative energy away, and also what to do when you're having a disconnect between your digital persona and your real life persona. So let's get into it. So what are some of the things that the ability to create a digital persona has given us in today's world? The digital age offers you the opportunity to create sort of an alter ego, something that you want to be but you're not, or something that that maybe is a side of you that it's not, you don't really manifest in real life. Digital platforms give you that avenue to create such persona. Now, having created this persona, you realize that other people too have done the same, and then you're constantly exposed to all these different personas online, all these different personalities that you can't even grasp online. And you begin to compare yourself, your real life, your real personality, to these digital personalities that you're battling with online. And then this comparison leads to some form of envy inside you, and you're thinking, this person has this person is doing this person is showing off this, and you're comparing that digital personality to your real life personality. These are some of the things that that ability to create an alter ego on the internet has brought to our real lives. Another thing is validation. So you get this quick rush of validation when people like, comment, and share your video, and you are seeing the comments show you are seeing the likes going up on TikTok and Instagram, and also the fear of missing out. The internet has given us this idea that if you don't catch up with people online, you're going to miss out on a lot, and I don't think that's true. Another thing is identity shaping. Sometimes our interaction with online personalities kind of shapes our identity. It's not that conscious or that drastic, but little bits here and there affect our personality in real life. And then it also affects our relationship. We become so shallow, and we lack depth in our real life relationship because we feel like we begin to attach the characters that we meet online to real life characters that surround us. This can then lead to social detachment and privacy concerns. Take for example, so you begin to interact a lot with online personalities, online accounts and everything, and then you take it so seriously, you believe that these people are actually what they tweet or what they post, and you feel like that's their reality. And then you get entrenched in their reality, in multiple realities that don't exist, that are virtual, and then you become socially detached from real life and become digitally attached to fake realities online, which then leads to privacy concerns, because then at that point you are prompted to share private information or things that shouldn't even be put online in the first place. And that can also stem from another thing, which is the pressure to conform to online or digital standards. There's always that pressure to curate appealing content that people follow the trend, basically just follow the trend. So you tend to want to balance what you do online by giving the audience what they want and following the trend. Also, you have loneliness and isolation. So you get to you get so attached to your digital life so much that you become lonely in real life, and you are detached from reality. And then you start to have some negative thoughts and negative self-thoughts, because you've been so detached from reality and you've been living this digital life that when you come back to reality, things don't seem the way you want them to be, or things don't seem the way they are online. So you start having this negative self-talk and thoughts, and then it has this very detrimental impact on your mental health, which then leads to shallow connections with people, because you feel like people don't understand the reality that you're currently grounded in, which is virtual or digital. And then your connection with people becomes very, very shallow and mundane and just, there. And then it affects your self-discovery as a person. For you to know who you really are, for you to get to know who you are inside, you need some time alone. You need some time away from distractions, internet. You need some time to yourself to really do some introspection and dig deep to find out what really makes you tick. But spending so much time online can actually affect you in a way that there's this impaired sense of self-discovery that you have. So now let's talk about how you can be authentic in the digital world, like authenticity in the digital world. It can be very, very challenging. It can be almost impossible, if you want to say. But let's talk about some things that you could do that gives you a polished online presence that is not disconnected from your real life personality. First of all, know your values and your intentions. What are your core values? What are the things that you stand for? And what is your intention? What is your plan for that platform that you're using to market yourself? That's number one. Number two, entirely embrace authenticity. You don't have to fake it. There's a difference between faking and packaging. Packaging is different from faking. You can package yourself and you can fake your lifestyle. There's a very huge difference. Number three is choosing your content carefully. Choose the content you choose to promote and the content you choose to consume. Also, you need to be careful of over-curating. You need to watch how much content you dole out, the quality, the quantity. You need to maintain a polished standard, and you can't be in everybody's faces at all times. Yes, to stay relevant on the internet, you have to push out content, be aggressive about it, but you also have to have something like a system, a pattern, a way that people know that, oh, this is you, this is your style, this is your signature. Then you need to prioritize offline experience and then practice mindful posting. So prioritizing offline experience is basically you unplugging from the digital world. Just get away from the digital world and the distraction and the noise, and just go into nature, go into real life experiences, go into real life personalities, connect to people go to events, go out, feel the world apart from, its digital form, and then practice mindful posting. So what are the things that you're putting out online? How are they affecting people? You need to look at the feedback you're getting, reflect on your motivation for posting that stuff, and how does it affect the next person? We also have to cultivate a supportive community online. Most times when you join a community online, there's usually this underlying toxicity and aggression online, because naturally people are frustrated in real life, and they feel like, okay, the only way to push out that frustration is to take it out on other people online. So we need to cultivate a supportive digital community as much as we can. You also need to educate your audience on things to do and not to do. Take, for example, this video. I'm trying to make you understand that not all content should go online. Not all personal stuff should be posted. It's not everything that is wrong with you that you go online and talk about. Oh, VDM has started again. Oh, this one has posted my this. Oh, someone sexted. Oh, this, that. Those things are unnecessary. The internet never forgets. It's going to come back to haunt you at some point in time.